This is Steve Schiffman. I want to thank you for joining me today in this particular webinar, webcast, podcast that we do 4 days a week, but it's themed all the time. And you can see me in the middle of the night if you want to. The secret word is pencil. This week it's pencil. Now that door just opened because Harley, our little rescue pup, is climbing under my desk, going behind the computer where he likes to be. Now I'm going to see if I can get him out because I only go 10 minutes. These are 10-minute podcasts for you to help you become a better salesperson or a better manager. Frankly, sometimes I think they help you become a better person. Now, I started a couple of days ago talking to you about Dr. Google. Dr. Google is the bane of every physician out there. Every doctor in the world hates Dr. Google. Because here's what happens. And you've done it. You've done it. You got a cold. You got a little congestion. You don't feel well. Your leg hurts. Whatever it is, it doesn't even matter. And what do? You go to Dr. Google. You put in those symptoms and you say, what is it? And Dr. Google comes back with a list, a litany of all the diseases you can have. Oh, you're dying next week. You just don't know it yet, but that's what it tells you. You're going to die in a week. And so you sit there in panic until you actually get to a person, if you do, before you die. And you go, or he or she says, what'd you do that for? I've got 2 daughters. They look it up all the time. I don't want to know because it's wrong. The symptoms I have are different. Now, why am I doing it? I had a conversation today with 4 reps I'm coaching, 4 reps altogether. I said, tell me about how you get ready. Oh, Steve, the first thing I do is go on Google. Really? Yeah, even though the company's called Plastic Injection Company, I want to know what they do. Well, I'm going to tell you, that tells you what they do, but okay, leave it. And I want to know the members of the team, not that they actually give you that. Most companies really don't. And I want to know where the team comes. So I go to LinkedIn, which doesn't always do that, because I want to know something about the company before I get there. And your manager supports you on that. Your manager says to you, oh, yeah, go look it up, research it. So you spend 3 hours because Google has this incredible ability to take you from there to here to there to there to porn. I mean, that's what happens. I mean, you just keep going. And all of a sudden, you're looking at something else. You ever notice how your kids do that? You give them a little iPad. Beep, 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 porn, or whatever. It doesn't matter. That's just what I'm saying to you. Stop researching so much. Go into the company. Look around. See what's there and say, by the way, what's behind that door? How many people work here? And you can tell by the parking lot. If you walk into a company that has a full parking lot, 15,000 people, you got to know they're producing something. You go to UAW facility, car manufacturer, you know there are a lot of people there because it takes an hour and a half to walk to the parking lot. But you research it to death and then you waste your time because it doesn't give you what you need. You don't know who to call, when to call, where to call. You don't really know how they got into business, but you just assume it. I was in New York City the other day and I was looking at the sign of a client that I worked with 35 years ago. It's an optical company. They're still there. Crummy little sign, crummy little name. They're still there and they're all over the city. In fact, they're all over the East Coast. They're not owned by the same family anymore. The family name is there, but they're not owned by the same family. And they grew and they bought other companies. But it wouldn't tell you that because if you look under their name, it tells you their name, which I could tell you. I prospected, and here's how I did it. I walked past the store. And I walked in and I said to the manager of the store, hey, listen, I'm just curious, how many stores like this do you have in the metropolitan area? Oh, we got 25. Really? And if you were me, who would you call? Oh, I call him. Jack. Jack. I said, really? How would I do that? Oh, here's the number. Recently, I went to a company that sells tires and automobile stuff. They've got locations all over, and this doesn't show up, they also wholesale tires. In other words, they're selling tires to tire guys who sell them again. They've got retailers that are selling their tires, but you don't know that, it wouldn't show up. So you're missing a whole area. So what's the lesson today? Lesson's important. Stop looking at Google. Stop looking at Google. Instead, think. If the company says they manufacture widgets, then think they're a widget company. And if you don't know who they are, when you get there, look around and say to the receptionist while you're waiting forever, hey, what do you manufacture? Here's my guess. She will or he will not know. Because nobody knows. Because they got 400 products. I was dealing with a company. And I said to one of my contacts, how many different products do you sell? It was a pharmaceutical company. He said, we sell 15,000 different products. Why is that important? Because the manager couldn't get him to sell one. Because they, come here, because they had, that's the dog, they had 15,000 things to sell. And no rep can sell 15,000. They sell this. I want you to rethink Dr. Google. Anyway, you want to win a book? You write me pencil. You write pencil in your email. You'll either get an ebook, you get a real book. Big Bang is the one we're sending. And I want you also to think about calling me. You call me. If you're not doing where you need to be, if you're not hitting your numbers, you call me. Don't wait. Don't wait 6 months, a year. What are you waiting for? Your year's going to be over and you're going to be sitting there going, what happened? What happened is it wasn't working because you didn't reinvent yourself. We'll talk about that next time. So this is Steve Schiffman. Remember the pencil. I want to thank you for joining me today for this webcast. And as always, you humble me by your attendance. Thank you.